This is pretty. She's asked me to inform you that this is not one of those videos where every frame looks like a Pinterest board. This is more of an old-school self-documentary, containing excessive amounts of talking to the camera. No cinematic coffee shots or dramatic montages. Just one girl documenting 6 months of trying to become a better version of herself. It's a little messy, but then again, so is change.
I'm so excited! It's already July, which means that half of the 2026 is gone. If I'm being honest, I'm not really happy with how I spent the first 6 months. I spent too much time saying that
I start tomorrow, I'll wait until my life is less busy, I'll wait until I feel ready.
And slowly I realized nothing changed. So instead of waiting until January to come, I'm starting now. So for the next 6 months, I'm going to give myself the time to completely lock back in. Not only mentally, but also physically and emotionally. And, just someone that I can actually be proud of when I look back at this. I'm going to be focusing on 3 different aspects of my life.
Before anyone files a formal complaint, yes, the following segment was inspired by Leah Halton. She saw her do this. She thought it was brilliant. And with full admiration, she shamelessly borrowed the idea.
The first one is body. For each month, I'm going to have the daily non-negotiables I have to complete every single day, such as things like taking vitamins, drinking more water. I'm going to also be working out 5 times a week. I don't know if that sounds realistic, but we're actually going to keep pushing through this. And apart from that, for each month, I need to learn 1 choreograph of a song to dance to. This is basically because, I think dancing is also another type of working out, and I actually enjoy doing it. And for this month, the song that I'm going to be learning the dance move is Lush Life. No, this is not. Another thing that I'll be focusing on, which brings us to the area number 2, is lifestyle and beauty. So things like nails, haircut, fashion. Basically, those things that would just make my life, that would make myself look more put together. For this area, we're going to have not only daily, but also weekly and monthly non-negotiables, which we'll get into that later. And then for the last area that I'll be focusing on is, you can guess, the mind. When you have a good mind, you tend to have a good heart, and then you tend to have a good soul, and then you tend to have a beautiful life. Anyway, so again, I would have the daily non-negotiables like meditation, reading books. In each month, I'm going to pursue a special quest. For the first month that I'm doing this, in the month of July, it's going to be sending postcards to my friends who live abroad. Being Miss International, I have actually, so my friends live at in the other side of the world. It's always a good thing to try to keep in touch with your friends. That would really be good for your soul. And I think it's just going to be fun. So this is actually the first day that I'm recording this video. I'm actually very excited. Now you can guess, for each month I'm going to be uploading a video of the previous month and show you the progress of how far I've come, what did I do, and what did I learn. I think it would be very interesting to see, especially when we all look back at the first video in December. Anyway, oh my god. This is officially the first day. We've got a lot to do, so let's log back in. 1st of July, time to take care of our body, which means working out. Regarding the workout splits, I'm actually going to do the same type of those gym splits that a lot of people do. Basically, I'll just split them into upper body, lower body, core, and then lower body. And the 5th day would be Pilates, yoga.
You press back and point as you open your knee to the side. 3 more. 7, squeezing the base of your right glute. 2 more. And on.
Now the fun part of the exercise. Found another crush. Last life giving me a rush. Oh my god. Make it up. Someone wants to dance. We'll try. tomorrow. One thing that I just realized is that it's not the whole song, you know, so it's actually quite easy to learn. It's faster to learn. Maybe I might do another song. So the first workout of this locking back in journey is officially completed. Yay! I am actually happy about this and I feel very motivated to continue doing it. As for the non-negotiables of the body section, since you know I'm not like the healthiest girl out there, I want to keep this as low-key so that it is at least a bit more unrealistic for me. I would just try to drink 1.5 liter of water a day. Honestly, I think that should be very easy for me to achieve because I actually like drinking water. And another thing of daily non-negotiables is taking vitamins. That since it's not every day that we tend to consume all of the nutritions that we should be taking, that is when vitamins come in and could be very useful. There are only 2 vitamins that I will be taking because so no, I don't really like taking vitamins. I don't really like, you know, swallowing like vitamins or drugs in general. I mean medicine. I'm going to be taking multivitamin and probiotics. I don't know how to open this actually. This is already like big in my opinion. Can I just break it? Hello, so it is currently 8:30 p.m. I just got back from work. I honestly think that, you know, I don't really have much time, honestly, this week because there's so many things I need to do. And, you know, especially like those non-negotiables that I created for myself. But the point is, like for this week, I work 5 days a week, which means I work from Monday to Friday. The shift starts from 10 and it ends at 7 p.m. But I also live quite far away from my work. So I need to do like 1 hour of commute, which means that, you know, I would arrive home already at 8 p.m. And, you know, sometimes I tend to think that that is a bit too late to work out and to complete those non-negotiables. But we have to keep pushing. So this is me attempting to work out at 8 p.m.
And exhale, roll all the way. Keep going. You can do it. We're almost at the end of class. Inhale and exhale.
I decided to wake up early today to just work out because, you know, like in the last 4 days that I was working from 10 to 7 p.m. I feel very demotivated to work out after work. That's why I'm just gonna change my strategy a bit. So I'm waking up. Currently it is I think 7:35.
Do some leg extensions, and you won't even know you've done it.
Okay, I am now walking back home from my Pilates class and I haven't been there for so long. It was a fun class and the studio was nice. Hello everyone, so I just got back home.
Oops, a rather abrupt cut. That's never a good sign.
I know that I have been very... No, I mean, I don't want to say that. I mean, I have been, let's say I was a little bit inconsistent. I have now... It's like, you know, everything that I planned out. So far, well, oh, God. Oh my God, actually, I feel a bit like sad about it, honestly, because I haven't really like achieved much. A few days ago, I had a very bad stomach problem. I mean, I recovered only like maybe a day after. So far, I plan to work out 5 days a week. So that would make 10 days for 2 weeks. But for the past for the past 2 weeks I have worked out only 6 times. And then I also plan to take vitamins every single day. So far I only took 4 days. And then I also plan to do the gua every single day. I did none. I also plan to read for every single day, at least for 15 minutes. My excuse would be that because, so basically, I tend to read on my iPad, but like these past weeks, I had to did some reparation, so I could not really read. That brings me to the milestone of reading only 3 days. I need to try harder, honestly. I mean, I feel like especially the gua sha thing, because I also, well, apart from, you know, going to the salon, I did not really put much effort into beauty. So for weekly, I wanted to do the face mask Friday. The first Friday, I did not do it. The second Friday, let's say I substitute it for the Doma planning. That was the new thing that I actually tried, and you should try it, by the way, guys. I haven't done any hair mask. No, I did. I mean, yeah, it was included in the everything shower. Have I done my manicure? I think so, actually. Yes, I did my manicure on the 6th of July, because on the 7th, I had like some appointment afterwards. The monthly manicure is done. The weekly face mask, we're getting there. And for the special treatment, hair treatment, that was done. So the gua sha is the thing that I have to actually stick to it. Well, that's, you know, half months in. We need to change this because, you know, I'm actually holding myself accountable. And I really want to make this work. So you can just bear with me. I try to be at least more flexible with myself, you know, like even though, okay, I should follow all of the plans I actually made. But, you know, like for example, with this working out 5 days a week, because I still have those 2-day buffer. I mean, it's actually 2 days for resting. But in case that I couldn't do it, I could still move that to the day that I was supposed to rest, and then I could do it instead. I actually feel quite productive today, so I think I would also get a lot of things done. I don't really have like lots of time in Munich today, because in the afternoon I would be going to like the South Bayern. No, the Niederbayern. It's like the upper part of Bavaria. So that was the first non-negotiable done for today. I have this little book that I can just read. I'm waiting to see what is up with my iPad. It's called See You im nächsten Sommer. It's actually quite nice. I think it's very good also if you want to improve your German. So basically, each capital, no, not capital, each chapter, they switch the language. For the first capital, no. Oh my god, I keep saying the word capital because chapter is like capital. Like, for example, the first chapter would be written in English and then the second chapter in German. And, or I mean, sometimes they even change it more often than that. And I mean, you know, it's just a light-headed book that can fill in my time. So basically, since the 15th, I think, yeah, I said to you that I haven't actually been keeping up with the, you know, gua sha and reading in the last week. I actually have been keeping up with it quite well. But the thing that then fell short is workout. The last time that I went to work out was on the 18th. I went to do this Pilates yoga thing in the studio. I did not do the face mask Friday and also everything shower. Oh, it's bad. I don't know why, like time just slipped by. You know, I hope that in the next 2 days, I mean, I think I would have like a lot more time to focus on myself. Even the face mask, because I'm going to do then the face mask. We're gonna make up for it. I'm so bad at this, like, because you know, I forgot everything. I forgot if I told you about this like mental non-negotiables, but it would be let me get my notes.
A few moments later.
Well, depending on whether or not I've told you. So basically, the non-negotiables for like mental health, every single day, I will do the gratitude journal. I will meditate. I will read. For this special month, I will be sending my friends postcards. I don't think I've ever showed you the gratitude journal, and I think it's super, super cute. I literally just bought it because of the color. It's so nice. But I don't think I've ever done this on camera, so we're going to be doing this together today. Yeah. So today affirmation, I am proud of myself. I really like, I don't know if you're like me, but I prefer like the black tinted pen. I'm not going to lie, I think keeping up with my, you know, mental health non-negotiable, it has been easy for me so far. Like, you know, I'm more used to it. I'm very used to meditating every single day. Good morning, everyone. I am now in the north of Bavaria and it is very sunny here today. I already did my meditation. Now I'm just going to read some book. Here, I'm already like this done with the book. I've been enjoying it so far. I never actually thought that I could, like read a German book. I mean, it's like half German, half English. It's already a progress. Sometimes I still think that my German is not that good, even though I've been living here for 5 years. I wish you could let me show you the view. It's actually good. I mean, it's nothing much. Like it's basically just, like nature, but it's very good for like a little getaway and like just to clear my thought. All right, guys. So just a little update. Oh my god, I feel so bad, but I have to disappoint you again. I cannot really get my workout done today because I just got my period. It hurts me so bad, honestly. Like, I'm smiling through it right now. I actually have this on because, it's like supposed to help with the cramps. For those ladies out there, if you have like a pain-free period, I'm very proud of you. And I'm happy for you. But instead, like to make up for that, I'm going to be doing a face mask. It's called biodance. It's very popular among like Asians. I'm actually looking forward to it because I think it must be very good.
Despite repeatedly announcing her intention to use a face mask just 5 minutes ago, she has chosen a different path. The face mask has somehow evolved into a gua sha.
Okay, so just a little update. Excuse my voice because I just woke up. I actually haven't been like keeping up with, all of the areas I said I would improve really well. Honestly, I kind of like lost track of everything I've done so far and how much I've done them. And I think to be honest, at this point, I just try to like focus or to keep on doing the things that are the most obvious, which is okay, for example, reading and doing gua sha. Like those, even though I just started those like halfway through the month, but lately I've been doing it quite a lot and I've been enjoying it. And then working out, I mean, not that I'm like doing great with it because I also couldn't be able to, keep up with all of like working out 5 days a week. It's not really feasible for me, at least in this month. So I came up with a change of plan. The Pilates studio near me, they have this kind of promotion that if you only pay €79, you would have unlimited access to all of the sessions for 2 weeks. And like with my girl math, I'm just thinking that okay, if within these 2 weeks I could manage to go 7 times, then each session would cost only around like €11, which is a real bargain. So that is what I'm going to stick to right now, like for the last week of July and also for the first week of August. I already went to the first session yesterday, but I did not have the chance to film it. I will try again tomorrow, so then, you can get some proof that I actually went to Pilates. My arm still hurts and my core as well.
Tell me this is her first time filming a Pilates class with the rear camera, without telling me it's her first time filming a Pilates class with the rear camera. Her visibility in the frame says it all. Month 1 is officially complete. Not the strongest opening chapter, but every story has to start somewhere. Very well, we'll check back in next month.